So I've actually got some very interesting news to tell you about today. So Sony Pictures USA have actually registered a name called Attack on the Titan. Not Attack on Titan, but they have got the Dominion named and sites ready for something known as Attack on the Titan movie.com.net, all of the things that you can think of. And this one for already say like, okay, the US have decided to do their own Attack on Titan movie, since there is if people don't know, Attack on Titan is one of the most popular animes to debut in the last decade. Like, this is something that was like going bigger than like Dragon Ball Z ever was. Like, everybody was talking about it. They were talking about the anime, talking about the manga, and although this like not good Attack on Titan, it's pretty much guessed that yeah, Sony Pictures USA have things like they've got their little bit of an interest of making their own little bit of profit on the Attack on Titan. And this isn't even the first live-action movie that's actually come out from the series. There's actually a Japanese live-action that is planning to come out, I believe, around about in August or September-wise. I know there's 2 live-action movies coming out for Attack on Titan over in Japan. So what does this mean? Like, we're going to get a movie over here to that. And people are probably going to be saying, oh, it's going to be like Dragon Ball Evolution, that terrible, terrible adaptation. Now, there is actually a good adaptation, and I don't know if it's going to be made by the same people, but if people have ever read the light novel, All You Need Is Kill, or the movie is actually translated to Edge of Tomorrow. I believe that has another name as well. But the actual movie itself, I went to watch this, and it's actually a surprisingly good movie. Very enjoyable. Like, I've never checked out the source material, but I came out of watching that saying this was actually a very surprisingly good movie. Like, I'm pretty sure the adaptation for it is really good, but I didn't see any problems. Now, when it comes to the Attack on Titan label, it makes me wonder, are they actually going to follow it? Are they going to create their own story? Because the Japanese live actions are actually taking their own twist with it. It seems like it's going to be like more modern day sort of stuff. And I'm down for it. Like, I mean, yeah, get more popular for like the Attack on Titan youth. Now, one thing I kind of don't like, and I even admit I don't like what the Japanese done, they're taking liberties with the story. Like, it's like, oh, now it's now in modern days. They've got rocket launchers, some characters aren't here where they're supposed to be. So it does make me wonder, like, what's going to be happening with this movie. If this movie ever gets really off the ground, I kind of want to see who's really directing it. Fuck Michael Bay. I don't want Michael Bay touching this fucking thing. Like, after seeing the Ninja Turtles, I don't want nothing. Like, it's not even Ninja Turtles. Sorry, it's April and her Turtles. Like, I don't want him touching George Lucas to an extent. Like, I want an actual, reliable sort of, like, director on this base, someone who actually checks this out, someone who actually gives a fuck about reading the source material, not like, oh, let's make a quick buck off, like, the Attack on Titan label and just throw it out there. I really, really want to like this, because I think Attack on Titan, from what we see from like trailers and seeing what the characters and all that look like, it could work as a live action. You could have the Titans in like CGI. Like, it all really depends on budget, directing, like everything. And I honestly can't see like the Attack on Titan like movie over here getting a lot of budgeting and all that, but I can see it going well, and I really, really want it to go well. Maybe it can become like a bunch of series, like, I don't know, maybe a movie or 2 or 3, I want to see this do well in its way. I just don't want another Dragon Ball Evolution, and that sort of reduces back to sort of popularity of Attack on Titan over here. Like, that's something I want to do. I mean, it's doing huge. It's still going to be doing crazy, but that could put a really bad, sour name to it. But let me know what you think of this news. Are we actually going to be getting a Attack on Titan, or sorry, the Attack on the Titan movie over here? And let me know in the comment section down below if you're interested in this or you're checking it out. Like I said, I'm half and half. We've had the Evolution like tragedy that we had with the DBZ like franchise, and we had the Edge of Tomorrow, which that was a surprisingly very good like movie. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So there's only one way to find out, and I guess it's by watching it. So let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.